the United States of America, going through the Revolutionary War and many new changes. George Washington was elected Commander-in-Chief in 1775. He was chosen over John Hancock based on previous military experiences. Although George Washington played a high role, he did not get paid because he asked not to. The Declaration of Independence was signed July 4th, 1776. The main purpose of the Declaration was to be free from Great Britain and an independent country. The Declaration of Independence influenced a lot of revolutions around the world, such as the French Revolution and the Mexican Revolution. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Robert Livingston, and Roger Sherman were all asked to write the Declaration of Independence. The Articles of Confederation were written on November 15, 1777. The objective of the Articles of Confederation was to explain the government branches of the United States and their purposes. Instead of creating a strong government, the Articles of Confederation created a weak government with no leader or president and low money. The government had to ask the colonists for money. Also, a weak army causing bad protection. The French and the Americans made an alliance to help each other defeat Great Britain in the Revolutionary War. The Treaty of Alliance with France was signed February 6, 1778. The American Congress sent Benjamin Franklin, Silas Deane, and Arthur Lee to France to make an alliance with the French army to help them defeat the British in the American Revolutionary War. The Treaty of Paris was signed on September 3, 1783, in Paris, France. The preliminary Article of Peace was the most important to the Americans because it showed that they were their own independent country and that Great Britain had no control over them. The primary goal of the treaty was to end the Revolutionary War between the Americans and the British. Also, this gave freedom to the 13 colonies. John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and John Jay were the three Americans sent to Paris, France, to represent the 13 colonies for the Treaty of Paris. David Hartley represented the British, and King George III for the Treaty of Paris. The Constitution of the United States was ratified on June 21st, 1787, and it would begin on March 4th, 1788. By ratify, I mean to confirm by expressing consent, approval, or formal sanction. The richer people who had a property got more benefits and power, such as voting. They got more power because all those people writing the Constitution all were rich and had a property. The problem with this is those who had more power were always going to have a lot of power, and those with little power were never going to get any more power or any richer. The Federalist Papers were 85 essays and originally appeared anonymous. However, the true authors of the Federalist Papers are James Madison, John Jay, and Alexander Hamilton. Federalist means an advocate of federalism, supporting the federal system of government. The Federalist Paper number 84 explains the flaws of the Constitution. For example, it states that the Bill of Rights is not in the Constitution and complains that it should be in the Constitution and it needs to be rewritten.
What? No, it doesn't have
The name of the Federalist paper came from the printer of the paper.
All up.